Back kicking it with Momo. Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I'm still trying to get dressed. It's early in the morning, trying to hit that overtime. So baby, try to knock this video out early. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning back into my video. It is Vlogmas day, not Vlogmas. See, wake up, Monique. It is it is Vlogtober. Day 7, and I thank you guys for tuning back into this video. Y'all see the title of the video. First off, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you are not new to the channel, look, the back, I'm over here. I be cleaning up in the morning. How many people clean up in the morning before you start working? Like, I really be cleaning, like, in real life. Because that's the only way I could get my day started. But anyways, I'm still over here trying to clean up a little bit, so y'all don't mind me. But anyways, thank you again for tuning back in. Y'all, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you are not new to the channel, I appreciate you guys for tuning back in. It's gang over here. Y'all see my nails? It is definitely fall season, y'all. So I am loving all the dark colors. Lips and all. I like dark lips. I love dark nails. Period. So anyways, y'all see the title of the video. The video is a story time. So I figured I'd do a story time today because I love my story times. This story time, I've been missing my daddy lately. So I figured I'd just do a story time about how I used to get on my daddy nerves. This might help me, you know, to get through and just reminisce on the good things with my dad, good and bad, because it was all an experience. So this is just a story time. So when I was like 16 years old, I was bad. My dad was so mean, y'all. My daddy was in the military, so my daddy was like one of them dads, like, I couldn't have no boyfriends. I couldn't do nothing. Like, real talk. He really had, like, a tight leash on me. Like, man, when I say he had me in a headlock, he definitely had me in a headlock. On top of the fact I was a nice, decent-looking girl, so my dad was really just trying to protect me. But anyways, we used to live in Fairfield, California. So shout out to everybody that knows me from Fairfield. Yay, shout out to y'all. Drop down in the comments if you remember me from Fairfield. So anyways, we used to live in Fairfield, California. And I was like 16 years old. So we had a house, me, my stepmom, Madeline, and my sister and brother, Andre and Jaleesa. So we had a house in Fairfield, California on the hill. And I used to catch the bus and go to school from the hill. But anyways, so I was boy crazy at a young age. I'm not gonna lie. I was very boy crazy and they was crazy about me. So we lived in Fairfield. It was this dude named Brandon that I really liked. And he was older than me. So he lived around the corner. Brandon used to have a little mole on his face. He was just fine, fool. He was real life fine out here. Like, he was like one of the dudes, like the hood dudes that all the girls wanted to mess with. And he was messing with them. But I liked Brandon too. So I wanted to mess with Brandon. So anyways, my dad used to walk through the house at night. So how many of y'all do this to y'all kids? Y'all make sure the dishes be done. If the dishes not done, y'all do a walkthrough through the house and wake everybody up. That's what my dad used to do. Because he barely used to get sleep at night because I told you he was in the military. So literally, this man, if you didn't wash these dishes, he was walking through the house and waking everybody up through the house, right? So annoying. So me and Gigi had a room. We shared bunk beds, but our room was literally like by the front door. So the room, the window, here go the front door. So literally, if you walking up to the door, we could just look out the window and see who's at the door, right? So this one particular night, I wanted to go kick it with Brandon, but I wanted to go a little early. So I had told Gigi and Andre, make sure y'all get the dishes done. Make sure everything is done. So I get about this house and daddy don't come in this room looking for me. So anyways, I made the bed up. Like, I put pillows and everything in the bed as if somebody was sleeping there. I left. So I went through the window because remember the window was right in front of the house. So I literally like crept out the window, left, and I think I left a little earlier than 11 o'clock because I had been gone till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, clearly Gigi and Andre didn't do the dishes. So my daddy did what he normally do. Come through, waking everybody up. So when he pulled the covers and stuff back, yeah, I wasn't in the bed. Like, I was gone. I was already gone. So I guess Gigi and Andre, they wasn't no snitches though. One thing I can say about my sister and brother, we didn't do no snitching on each other. So shoot, if I was gone, Gigi was liable to take an ass whooping for me. Like, real talk. She was liable to be the one like, okay, I'ma just not say nothing. That's my sister. Yeah, she was gang. Andre, on the other hand, me and him was always in trouble anyway, so we wasn't snitching on each other anyway. But Andre didn't share a room with me. But Andre was supposed to do them dishes, and he didn't. So his little ass took himself to sleep and got me busted. So anyways, I was kicking it with Brandon. I liked Brandon. I think I ended up, you know, messing with Brandon that night. Whatever. So anyways, I caught myself trying to come back to the house, right? So anyways, I went to the window, tapped on the window. When I came back, I noticed that the blinds and stuff was closed. Normally, they don't leave the blinds closed. I was really like, why are these blinds closed? Why is the light off? Like, you know what I'm saying? So usually we crack the window, because I just snuck out before. But this was the one time that my daddy actually caught me. So the window wasn't open. It was locked. So now I'm like tapping on the window. So the light comes on and my daddy looked. So like my bunk bed's fool is right by the window. So my daddy is sitting on the bed. And he said, take your ass to the door. So mind you, the door and the window like 2 steps. You can literally take 2 steps from the window to the door. And when I tell you I was taking my sweet time trying to get to this door, because I knew I was finna get my ass whooped. Boy, I just knew it. So anyway, he said, get your ass to the door. So I get to the front door and he snatched me in the house. So I get in the house and he like, you know, well, why are you sneaking out? And so, you know, he like, what were you doing? So I'm not telling, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. I was just like, I went to go see my friends. Because my daddy always had me on punishment, fool. Like, I stayed on punishment. Anything I did, he would be like, you're on punishment for a year. Like, who is on punishment for a year, Dad? And so, of course, I didn't spend the whole year on punishment. But the fact that you even said a year, don't worry about it. Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that this is what you should do, because these days, you liable to not come home. Somebody done scooped you up and took you somewhere you don't want to be. So, I'm not suggesting to do these things, but I definitely did. So, anyways, so he was like, you know, he whooped my ass, basically. But he had cut out a piece of a water hose. Like, the water hose was, like, he cut this much of the water hose out and beat me with the water hose, man. When I say, this is the one ass whooping that I will always remember. It's 2 of them in my whole life. This is one of them. Like, I couldn't sit down the next day. Like, I was trying to go to school. I didn't even want to go to school. And mind you, we rode the bus to school, right? So in order to get on the bus, you sit next to somebody. So I'm sitting like this. I'm sitting like this because, like, my whole ass hurt, especially on one side. So I'm sitting like this. And my daddy really made me go to school like that. Oh, you want to sneak out? You finna go to school like that. Embarrassing. So mind you, remember I told you Brandon was older than me. So my daddy was like super ignorant. Like, once he beat me so bad that I was in there telling the truth. After the water hose came out, I was having sex. Like, I just had to go ahead and get it out. Like, maybe this will stop you from whooping me. But no, it put him on 100. Like, really, he really told me up there, like, oh, you was out here having sex? You want to be a little thot? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was young. Brandon was older than me. I liked Brandon. Brandon was fine. So, yeah. And Brandon knew my daddy was crazy. So, yeah. So, I just went ahead and told the truth. So, the next day, I went to school. And my daddy went around to Brandon's grandma's house. Sure did. I don't know what he said to Brandon. But when I tell you, Brandon said, leave me alone. Brandon said, don't come over here no more. I can't talk to you no more. My daddy was that kind of daddy. Like, he was going to make sure he ran everybody off. He was a hater, bro. Like, a real life hater. So, whatever he said to Brandon, I came home. I tried to go see Brandon. Brandon said, don't come over here no more. Because my daddy done went over to his grandmama's house and probably just, you know, you mess with my daughter, I'm going to put you in jail or something crazy like that. Ain't no telling what my daddy said, because he was really that daddy. So, yeah, I couldn't see Brandon no more. Brandon didn't want to fool with me no more. He didn't want no smoke with my dad at all. So it was just, that was just one time that I know that my daddy was like over me. I was like I was the kid that my daddy was like, yeah, I don't want no more kids. Because Monique she hard. Y'all, go look at the other video. I'm going to post the other video of me and my dad's story time when I stole a car from the church. Like, I'm telling you, I absolutely was bad. Like, this person that y'all see today, I have definitely evolved. I have became a whole different person. And I'm almost sure, like, a lot of people that knew me growing up probably thought that I was going to be nothing because I was so bad. Like, But you know, when you growing up and you thinking you missing something, I think nowadays kids are thinking they're missing something too, and that's why it's so much going on. But right now it's probably the worst I've seen as a, you know, in my whole 36 years. This is probably the worst. We were bad, but we didn't have like social media and stuff. So like if I would have had a cell phone, I would have been able to like know, like come home, because my brother would have hit me up like, oh, you need to come home because dad is up. He know that you ain't in the bed. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't have that. We didn't have technology like that. So literally when I got home is when I saw like this man is sitting on my bed. Like, he was crazy. He was definitely crazy. But I loved my dad to death. Like, as I got older, I got to see, like, you know, the things that he did was all out of love. He was really trying to protect me. But as a child, we don't feel like we're being protected. We feel like, you know, like, you're doing this. You don't want me to have a life. You don't want me to have a boyfriend. You don't want nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Shout out to Brandon. Because I thought I was in love with Brandon. I really did. I thought that was going to be my man. I thought he was going to really be my man. But this is not the first time my daddy done ran some dudes off. So I'm going to have to tell some more story times because my daddy used to run them off, baby. Between my daddy and my oldest sister, Nichelle, they wasn't playing. They was trying to protect me. Like, oh, no, we're not doing that because I've always been super developed and very mature for my age. So the dudes that I was dating, they wasn't my age. In high school, I never dated nobody in high school. All my dudes was picking me up. I'm gonna get picked up. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't dating no dudes that was in the same class as me. Like, nah. And even to this day, like, you know, I like them a little mature. Probably not real old, but I like them mature because I don't need nobody that's petty and nobody that's immature because that's not gonna do nothing for me. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. This was just a story time to let you guys know a little bit more about me and my daddy's relationship. Drop down in the comments if you go through anything with your kids. Right now, I'm going through stuff with my son, but I know my son is not going to be able to pull nothing on me, baby. Nothing. Like, I think I done did everything a child can do. I'm so on game when it comes to stuff. Like, it's so serious. This boy is not going to be able to pull nothing on me or his dad. Because I'm sure his dad done been through some stuff, too. Shoot, matter of fact, when I met his daddy, I was sneaking into his mama and daddy house. So, yeah, we got to be on it. Me and his daddy finna be on it. Like, like, I was sneaking into the room. So, my baby daddy was like, oh, you can come over? And I would just sneak into the house and then leave in the morning time. Like, girl, who does that? Like, so, Kai ain't gonna be able to sneak nobody up in my house. Baby, I do house checks anyway. I'm one of them mamas that barely get sleep. Like, let me go walk up in here. let me go hug and kiss my baby while he in the bed. Yeah, make sure ain't nobody in here. Yeah, I'm one of them. Kids come over to the house, baby, I'm coming through the room. I ain't the mama that just stay in the room. No, because I know kids, it takes them no time to get into stuff. So, yeah, you got to do walkthroughs. Open the door in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all doing in here? None of that. You know what I'm saying? I think when my son gets old enough, I will allow him to have girlfriends to come to the house. And I feel like if you're not involved, then you are going to get left behind with these kids. So you better be involved. You better know what's going on. You better take the girlfriend out on dinner with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because they going to do it anyway. But just make sure that they do it in your presence so you can have a little bit more control over what's going on is all I'm saying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Drop down in the comments and tell me if you've ever been through anything like this with your parents. Like, have you ever, like, ran away? Have you ever ran away? Because I used to run away a lot. I ain't lying. My daddy was so mean, like, peace. I'm out. 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It got so real to where my daddy put me on probation, baby. He was like, look, I can't do nothing with this. So he let them people do something with it, and it definitely got me in line. But thank you again for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you share this video with somebody. Peace. And now again, it's Vlogtober, day 7, and I will be back with another video later on today. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. Peace out.